do you know what foods you should avoid after age 50 for better health? Let's dive into the world of nutrition and health today. We're going to discuss 7 types of foods that you might want to reconsider including in your diet after your 50th birthday. These are common foods, some of which you may consume every day. But fear not, we're also going to suggest alternatives that are healthier and equally satisfying. Stay tuned if you want to learn how you can maintain a healthier lifestyle after 50. First up on our list of foods to avoid are processed meats. Now, we're not just talking about your occasional bacon breakfast or sausage sandwich. We're referring to a consistent dietary pattern. Processed meats such as sausages, bacon, and hot dogs are often high in saturated fats and sodium. These can contribute to heart disease and high blood pressure, conditions that become more common as we age past 50. Furthermore, these meats are usually preserved through methods like smoking, curing, or adding preservatives. These processes can lead to the formation of potentially cancer-causing compounds. Yes, that's right. Your beloved bacon could be doing more harm than good. It's not about completely cutting out these foods, but rather about moderation and making healthier choices where possible. Opt for lean meats and aim to get your protein from a variety of sources. So think twice before you reach for that hot dog or bacon strip. Next up is white bread. This seemingly harmless staple of many diets can actually pose some serious health concerns, especially as we age. Why, you ask? Let's delve into the science of it. White bread is made from refined grains, which have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving behind just the starchy endosperm. The result is a product with a high glycemic index. This means it can cause a swift and significant spike in your blood sugar levels when consumed. Over time, these sudden surges in blood sugar can lead to insulin resistance, a key risk factor for type 2 diabetes. What's more, a diet high in foods with a high glycemic index can also contribute to weight gain and heart disease. So, as tempting as that fluffy white slice might be, you might want to consider reaching for whole grain alternatives instead. You might want to replace white bread with whole grain alternatives. Our third culprit is sugary drinks. Yes, that chilled can of soda may be refreshing on a hot day, but did you know it could be wreaking havoc on your health? Sugary drinks are often loaded with added sugars, which can lead to weight gain. And it's not just about the extra pound. Consuming high amounts of these sweetened beverages can also increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And there's more. High sugar intake from these drinks can lead to heart diseases. Studies show that people who regularly consume sugary drinks have a higher risk of developing heart disease compared to those who don't. The sugar in these drinks can increase your blood pressure, leading to heart strain. So, what's the solution? Consider switching to water or unsweetened beverages. They quench your thirst without adding unnecessary sugar to your diet. Remember, your health is your wealth, and every small change can make a big difference. Consider switching to water or unsweetened beverages for a healthier choice. Coming up 4th and 5th on our list are fried and fast foods. These tempting delights are often hard to resist, but they come with a hefty price tag for our health. Packed full of trans fats and saturated fats, they significantly contribute to weight gain and obesity. But it doesn't stop there. These unhealthy fats can increase your bad cholesterol levels and decrease your good cholesterol levels, setting the stage for heart diseases. Not to mention, the high salt content in these foods can lead to high blood pressure and further strain on the heart. Additionally, fried and fast foods are typically low in nutrients and high in calories, which can lead to nutrient deficiencies and further health complications. The overconsumption of these foods can also lead to insulin resistance, a key factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. So, what's the solution? Try to opt for home-cooked meals and healthier cooking methods such as grilling or steaming. Last but not least, we have salt and high fructose corn syrup. Salt, as we all know, is a staple in most kitchens. It adds flavor to our foods and is essential for our body's fluid balance. However, when consumed excessively, salt can become a silent killer. It can lead to high blood pressure, which in turn can cause heart diseases. This is because too much salt boosts the amount of sodium in the bloodstream, which increases the pressure on the arterial walls. On the other side of the spectrum, we have high fructose corn syrup, a sweetener made from cornstarch. It's commonly found in a wide range of processed foods and beverages. And while it might make those foods taste good, it's not so good for our health. Consuming high amounts of high fructose corn syrup can lead to weight gain and obesity. It's also linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. This is because our bodies process high fructose corn syrup differently than it does natural sugars. The result, an overload of fructose in our liver, which turns into fat. So what can we do? The answer is simple: moderation. Try to limit your intake of these ingredients. And remember, it's not just about avoiding table salt or sugary drinks. These ingredients can be hidden in foods you wouldn't expect. So, always check food labels. Remember to check food labels and limit your intake of these ingredients. Well, there you have it. We've journeyed through a list of 7 foods that you're better off avoiding once you hit the big 5-0. Let's quickly recap. First up, processed meats. While they may seem convenient, they can wreak havoc on your health. Then there's white bread. It might be a staple in many households, but it's low in fiber and high in sugar. Speaking of sugar, sugary drinks are next on the list. They're loaded with empty calories that do nothing for your nutrition. Fried and fast foods are also red flags. They're typically high in unhealthy fats and sodium, which can lead to various health issues. And speaking of sodium, too much salt can lead to high blood pressure and other heart-related problems. Finally, we have high fructose corn syrup, a sweetener that's often found in processed foods and drinks. By avoiding these foods, you can take steps towards a healthier lifestyle after 50. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health tips.